Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. So we're going to attempt to get through today without coughing on you. I'm so sorry about that the other day, you guys. Okay, so I was jumping in, I was playing with this card and I kind of had a design. Now this card isn't done. I have not actually finished a card of this. It's using the Amazing Life stamp set, which is one of the ones from the Current Occasions Caddy. Love it, love it, love it. And you've got a little bit of time left. This one we can still grab. Just a second, I'm trying to see where they went. With the coordinating framelits as a bundle. So they made this beautiful set, our rectangle stitch framelits dies. Hello guys. And they put it all together so that we can get it as a bundle. Now, when I originally went, I was just like, I just want the rectangle stitch dies. And then I kind of had so much fun with this one that I ended up getting both in the end. So don't write off these when you go to get these. It's black. Is it just you? Oh no. Someone tell me if they can see. Can you all see? Okay, Corey says it's black and she can't see me. It's black. Is it just me? I'm hoping you guys can see me. I'm still seeing, I saw love. I'm good. Hi, Adele. How are you? Okay, so I'm assuming people can see. Okay, so Cor, jump off and come back on and tell me what happens. Hi, Katie. Hi, Sarah. Oh, good. So I got to show you in my head what this card is going to look like because I seriously have not actually made it, okay? So I was seeing this Whisper White, okay, and I wanted to put a border on here, but I also wanted to stamp this in the middle of it. And I'm like, well, how am I going to get that? And I see you. Oh no, Corey. That sounds creepy. I see you. I'm getting there, Beth. But I was like, okay, what if I don't stamp it perfectly the first time and I need to make it darker? I was like, okay, you're being an idiot. Go grab your Stamparatus. Hello, I am feeling better, Michelle. I'm sorry. I'm getting there slowly. So what I did was I've got this piece here. Now it's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, okay? And what I did was I cut these little DSP strips to be what I wanted, which was they're 3/4 of an inch wide by 5 1/8, so that they'll line up on here. And all I did was I laid it down. Do you want to actually see me do it? Here, let's mess with it right now. Let's go crazy. You can actually see me do this. So what I decided to do is I was like, okay, if I've got the DSP tucked in where I want it, I don't want to overlap my DSP. I'm going to put a ribbon at the top as my plan. I'm going to get them straight as I can here. Okay, so this is how I was testing it. And then I'm going to come and tuck in my DSP on the other side. And I think at that point, I think I'm good. Like I think I've got it centered, okay? So what I do now is I've got my plate here and I come over and I just pick up the stamp. Easy. Not anything complicated there. So now I'm good to go, and now I don't need to have that DSP in the way when I'm using my Stamparatus, yes? Okay, and also this way I can ink it up and stamp it a few times to make sure I get it exactly how I want it. So this is going to be one of those you're giving input days because there is no finished card to work from. We can kind of play with it. Okay, so I'm inking this up. Now I did re-ink my Memento before I came on just because I really wanted a nice clean image. Okay, so paper is tucked. I'm Catherine, I'm getting there slowly. Like I actually feel human. I don't feel like my head's gonna explode anymore. Okay, make sure that's down. Okay, so here we go. Now I do have the black foam pad underneath, right? Because I'm using a photopolymer stamp. If I was using my rubber stamp, I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, dang, look at that. See, I can't even show you. See, am I allowed to pat myself on the back? Alana loves winging it days. Yeah, well, they can be terrifying too, Alana. Now, you guys, so here is the deal. I was all ready to show you. Okay, wait, look, I didn't stamp it properly. So I was going to re-ink it and stamp it again. But I think we're good, yes? Are we good? I love. Now, let's test our theory. Because if our theory is correct, foop, foop, look at that. Check it. Bring it on. Okay, sorry. I shouldn't be like I'm gloating. Totally gloating. Okay, so now here's the deal. I don't know how many of you participate in things like card swaps, or when you make a card, you're like, this is a useless idea for me to make one of a card. I spend 45 minutes designing it, then it takes me like, I don't know, half hour to make it. And then I make it once. Well, the deal with the Stamparatus, guys, is this is already lined up. There's no fandangling to get more in. I could literally knock off 10 of these cards. I could just keep dropping in a new piece of Whisper White and foop, foop. Katie, if you don't have one, we need to get you one, my dear. And then a new piece of Whisper White, foop, foop, new foop, foop. Make that noise. It totally helps your stamping. Okay, so now remember, what if there were a second element that I wanted on? Well, Stampin' Up! Gives me 2 of these plates. So, for example, well, let's see. What if we decide we want to put one more of the stamps from the set on? Okay, so we're going to tuck you in here. I am going to grab my other plate because I'll show you the option of coming. Oh, I had the other plate, did I? Here we go. I'm going to show you the option of coming down, okay? Oh my God, Katie, you need it. I love it. Okay, so we can stick another plate in right here, and I can pick up a stamp the same way. Now, I don't want anything above because I already have a plan to put some ribbon. Do I have the stamp set still? There it is. I'm like, what did I do with the stamp set? But say we wanted, what can we put on? I already think I'm going to use this You Are Amazing. So happy to have me in my life. So happy to have me in my life. I'm so happy to have me in my life. I am amazing. Wow, we are full of ourselves today. Okay, so, but what if I want every one of them to have this cute flower? Okay, I'll put the sentiment. Okay, so not there. I'm going to go like this. What if I want that cute little flower in that spot on each of them? So now all I'm going to do, put it where I want it, line it up, pick it up. Do you see how I picked it up with the plate? Hello, Janice in Vegas. Yes, you had no idea how many she needed until she did 25 cat cards. Exactly. Okay, so I just inked it right. You couldn't see me doing that, but I was just boop, boop, boop. Yes, plant stamping it right on the plate. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to go like this. And if I schlepped it, then I just do it again. Like easy, breezy, cottage cheesy, yes? Now also, sometimes you really want like a really dark image, so it works great with your classic stamp pads because you can just boop, 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 re-ink and do it again. Okay, now, something you are going to notice that is on my Stamparatus right now. Do you see this? This is the grid paper that Stampin' Up! Brought out just for our Stamparatuses. So it comes in these super cute little packages like this. It's got the rounded corner, which I love because I know exactly where I'm matching it up. So if I'm not using, not using my foam, so say I'm using a rubber stamp, I put this over top. I can test where I'm stamping. I can lay everything out. Say a stamp's going off the paper even. I don't have to stress that I'm getting ink all over my Stamparatus. And same thing with this. I'm not messing it up anymore because I was before, I will admit. So loving, loving, loving that aspect of it. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Move it off to the side, but I'm not taking it apart because I actually have some cards I need to make after, so I'm just gonna whip these bad boys off. I know, Adele, isn't that amazing when you can just keep making it darker? Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, team, is I think I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna use my blends a little bit on this one. So I've got a little bit of Highland Heather, okay, and we're gonna come in like this. Go bottom end. Now I do try and stay away from doing blending right near the lines. My reason being is it can, if you, well, because I'm an excessive blender, so it can bleed and I don't want it to because I don't want it to make it below my lines. So I try and do all my blending away from the line. Sorry. Okay. This is the one thing I do notice. I don't want to sniffle on you because it's gross. But I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe and talk and not sniffle at the same time. And I'm leaning forward. It doesn't help. There we go. I'll be perfectly, just so you know, I'll be perfectly healthy by the time I go back to school. Hello there, guys. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Christy. How are you? Okay, so we got those. So we got some good color in there. Okay, so now we're going to go to our lighter Highland Heather blend. And I'm going to just fill this in. So I'm not worrying about any blending yet. You understanding me, peeps? This feels so weird to me because I'm actually coloring a lot further from my face than I normally do, but when you've got the camera in there, and I do have to reach a little bit with the setup on this at the lake to make it into the shot, then I'm like, oh, let's hope my 40-year-old eyes can handle this. I tell him, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna come in here and we're gonna go like this. Okay, got it. And we're gonna blend it in so that it smooths it over. We don't want it to seem like there's a line in between the two. So if we hit that down there, there we go. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? I don't know why blend, like, honestly, it's like embossing to me. I'm like, ah, look. Okay, I'm so happy to have you in my life. All of you, so, so happy. Okay, now, I couldn't resist. We're going Granny Apple Green. We're going Granny, not Granny Panties. Granny apple green. Okay, so we're gonna do the bottoms. Whoop, 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 whoop. Maybe just a little bit, don't go halfway, but past a third of the way. That's how far I'm going in terms of getting the kind of color gradient that I want. Is that the right word? Gradient, color gradient? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm definitely not one of those people who uses big words all the time. I always giggle because, you know, there's some people that really feel the need to use big words all the time. And I have to admit, sometimes I feel really unintelligent when they do it. So this morning, my husband and I are out walking because we walk every morning together, and the birds were going like crazy. There was nothing around. It was just like, they're like, hey, it's summer, or not summer, it's spring. And they were having a full-on like raging party. It was quite comical. And so all of a sudden, what pops into my head but the word cacophony. So 2/5, yes, I would say that would be probably absolutely perfect. 2/5 sounds good to me. So there I am using my big word cacophony. Who knows what the word cacophony means? You proud of me? I did, and I even used it properly when I was talking. Okay, so now we're going to come in here, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm just going to fill in this extra part. I'll worry about my blending after, okay? Don't get crazy, just get it done. There we go. Coming around. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Almost there. Make noises while you color. It totally makes it work better. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it actually does. You want to give me that word in English? A cacophony. Okay. So can you use that word in a big word in a sentence? I totally can. Well, it was more just, I just said to him, can you hear the cacophony from those birds? So if you look it up, it's like a whole bunch of sounds together that do not sound great together. I kind of made me, and I start to think, I'm like, okay, like what other words do I know? Well, symphony is a blending of sounds that sound fabulous together. Cacophony, so C-A-C-O. I think that was it, C-A-C-O. But I actually didn't believe myself that I used it right, so then I went and looked it up, and I was all proud of myself. I'm like, hey. It's kind of like a grade 7 classroom, a cacophony. That's the sound that comes out of it. Just a second. Okay, we're almost done. So can you see how that kind of blended in? And it just works out that line. But we're not getting too heavy on the blends because I don't want any running to happen. There we go. Woo woo! A muddle of noises. Don't feel unintelligent, Core. I think it's the biggest word I know. And I actually had to look up how to spell it, so don't laugh. Okay, so look at that. How beautiful is that? You get that kind of gradient of color, and I love that. Anytime that you see a little line in your coloring, just go back in with your blend, and you can kind of work that little line right out, okay? Okay, now we are going to have to do something on the leaves because our cute little leaf is going to lead. Oh, I want the dark one. I don't want the light one. Nicely done, Cheech. I know you're impressed. Woo woo. I was impressed myself. I felt smart for about 0.8 of a second. Until I actually had to look up how to spell the word because I wasn't sure. And I'm like, okay, moment's gone. Not feeling that smart anymore. Okay, so do that. Jump in. My cold's worse. I don't know, Sue, I feel better. I'm not like, I'm still plugged up, but I don't feel like my head's going to explode like I did the other day. Leaning forward, though, does not help because it makes your nose run. Okay, so we've got that. Now, I am going to grab a little bit of Pool Party for this one for my flower. And I think I got that just here. I'll show you. I was playing with these, and I was like, okay, what colors can I put in here? Now, this is actually Coastal Cabana that's in the DSP, okay? But my Pool Party, I was like, okay, it can kind of pull off that lighter shade. So we're going to come in here. Let's check. A little bit darker. There we go. Okay, then we're going to go to our lighter one. Definitely not allergies. It is definitely a like a spring cold. I really did manage, I have to say, bless my body's heart, because it hung in there for parent-teacher interviews and report cards, and I did not get sick this year. My whole class was sick, but I managed to dodge it. So I think I was just hanging on until I had some downtime. It was good. Oh, my dog is now barking, so I'm sorry if you hear the dog. I can't close the door here at the lake. Okay, there we go. So I've got a really cute little flower in there. I know I like the Pool Party. Yeah, I'd love to have had you as a teacher. Oh, school is a blast. I will admit that, Adele. I do love my job. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we're going to start to assemble this and see what we've come up with. So I'm going to start with you. I'm going to show you a little trick because as I've told you before, at the lake, I don't have my full range of like, sorry, I have to not breathe for a second. Full range of crafting stuff here. So I'm more limited on paper at the lake, you know, those kinds of things. Did I get that right to the edge? I did. Okay. So I have to utilize what I have wisely, especially when I start to get low in a color. Oh, those children do love to share their bugs. And you'd think by grade 7, Sue, that I wouldn't be running into that issue. But, you know, it's like when they sneeze on their math test and then they hand it to you. Like, why? Thank you. Okay, so we've got that. So here, it does look like a forget-me-not. Joseph is cheeky husband, by the way. Oh, I know exactly. I know who was on there. Okay, so my dears, check this out. So now I've got a Coastal Cabana mat. Now this is what I mean. This is what you do when you're running shy on cardstock. And so I knew I had a piece of Coastal Cabana in there the right size, but I die cut something out of it. But nobody knows that that is there, right? Like no one's going to be able to know that. You just got in from bringing the clothes off the line. See, you got to love that in BC right now, don't you, Valerie? It is pretty dreamy out there. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this. Oh, I just had a thought. I know, you're always scared when I have thoughts, but I feel like I might want to have this thought. Should we check something? What would it look like? Just a sec. Just don't, nobody, like, breathe. Look at you being thrifty. Oh, yeah, I'm so not thrifty. Don't say that, or my husband would be like, what a joke. She's the least thrifty. Look at, could we take this? That's pretty smart. What do you think? And stitch it? Okay, let's go one bigger. Let's just check. I think one bigger is too big. Will one bigger fit? One bigger fit. Oh, it will fit. We could. Do you want to stitch it? Should we stitch it? Is that crazy? Should we do it? Unless you rip your card apart. No. Okay, but oh yeah, don't. Exactly. If someone decides to take my card apart to see what it looks like inside, should we do it? Natalie says do it. Okay, we're doing it. And if it doesn't work, we're all blaming it on Natalie. Good. Everyone ready? Yay! Yay, Natalie. Good job. Okay, so let's bring in the big shot. This can require a little bit of fandangling, okay, team? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over top this way, which I wouldn't normally do, but I don't want to cut off any of the paper. So we're going to go like this. Touch it with my fingers because it's basically exactly the right length right now. Okay, we're stitching it. Good. Love it, you guys. But remember, we're blaming Natalie if it doesn't work. It's all on Natalie. Thank you, Joyce. No pressure, Natalie. How you doing? Hi, Kat. Okay, we're cranking it. Crank it. Work it. Hey, if you don't own your Big Shot yet, you need to get your Big Shot. Get it well during celebration, right? Because a Big Shot will earn you some freebies too. Hang on, here we go. Ooh, did we do it? Did we do it? Look at how pretty that is. Really good idea, Natalie. Blame it on your kids. That's what I do. Of course I do too, honey. Who doesn't blame it on their kids? That's why I had them. Okay, so now the only thing I feel like we're going to need to do is I'm going to need a little, whoops, here. Get my bits there. Get your bits off, okay? Because nobody wants their bits hanging. Oh, that's not bad. Look at it, you guys. Doesn't that look so much prettier? Worst case, use the smaller one. Exactly, Joseph. See, you're dialed. Okay, so we've got that. Loving it. I feel like that looks so good. Okay, so we are going to now, hang on a second, put those on the wall before I lose them. Remember, those stitched rectangles you get as a bundle with this. Okay, so I'm going to put these two together with snail. I'm running out of snail. Watch. See, can she make it through this card? Oh, she's close. There. No one wants no, I do not need hanging bits. Or at least not on my cards. Those ones I can do something about. The other ones are going to require a gym. Okay. Put that on. Da, da, da. Okay, now here. This is where we are hitting some gorgeous grape. Now, I feel like I want a bow. Are you guys okay with a bow? Hi, Becky. I'm doing better, hun. Getting there slowly but surely. Okay, we're going upside down. We need scissors. Where are my ribbon scissors? Before I start, we have to find them. Oh, good. Here they are. Okay, you ready? Boop, boop. Oh my gosh, I love, is it so bad? I love this DSP. It's so cute. Okay. Oh, there's a dog upstairs. We're going to give ourselves a ka-chunk. There, don't cut the card. That would have been funny. Quick trip to North Van for snail. Oh, no, don't laugh. Sue, that is one thing I am prepared for, okay? So I will never, two things I will never run out of at the lake. Snail, and guess what? Dimensionals. Ribbon scissors as opposed to regular scissors. Yes, of course, Joseph. Just a second. Joseph is like actually wondering about my ribboning skills here. And I can't even find my other set of scissors. So if you're old school Stampin' Up, we've got ribbon scissors that they used to carry. These are my babies. Don't touch them because you'll be in big trouble. Our paper snips, which seriously, if you needed to commit a crime, you could probably do with those. And then we had craft and rubber scissors, which I love for cutting up anything gummy. Sorry, what did you just, what has been your favorite celebration item so far? Favorite celebration item. Okay, so totally suckered into the embossing folder. That one is insane and beautiful. I'm going to admit to you, I am a huge sucker for the Butterfly DSP because, and I'm going to tell you this right now, that Butterfly DSP, yes, I know you can't get the stamp set and punch right now, but you can starting in April. So if I were buying other Stampin' Up! Products right now, I'd be getting my DSP because I want to be able to use it with that gorgeous punch in April when I can get the punch. Okay, we're coming in here. Hello, Deb. You ready? We're going to tie this. Yes, sir. Don't touch any. Oh, yeah. Seriously. 2 of the must-haves. Snail and dimensionals. Oh, did I say dimensionals? I didn't even mean dimensionals, Sue. Do you know what I actually meant? Rhinestones. I can't even talk. Okay, so you ready? We're going to try and tie an upside-down bow. This is not going to be a successful first one, I can tell. Already feels too loose, but that's okay. Joseph, don't go there. Just a sec. There we go. Yeah, way too loose. Okay, so hang on. We'll do it again. And this is the part. This is something that you guys would totally understand. When you guys are making your own cards, well, I don't know about you. I can tie a knot first go every time. I've got my knots down to a science. Bows, I find it all depends on whether or not I got that first placement tight enough when I put my fingers down. Okay, so let's see. I feel like I can make this one work. There. There. Okay, come here. Floof a bit more. There we go. And then this one, I'm gonna pull you back, boop, and pull you back, boop. Make the noise because it'll help. And then ishk. Oh, sorry. That was a little bit aggressive on the ishk. Don't do the ishk. It's too much. Okay. Chop. Ha ha. Sucker. Got it. You wish they would carry over celebration items, tie a knot and then the bow on top. Absolutely. But then it's too lumpy. And you know how I feel about lumps. I don't like lumps. I know I've done the knot bow thing and it just doesn't have the same effect for me. Okay, so you wish, well, there is celebration stuff carrying over, Becky. So we've got that embossing folders carrying over. Oops. Here we go. And we've got the T framelets carrying over. Yes, you're absolutely right. Megan says put a glue dot under it before doing the bow and it'll hold that knot still. That's a brilliant idea, my darling. Okay, so now we're going to come in here, okay, and we're going to attach this. We do need, oh, look at this. See, I have definitely gone through a lot of dimensionals while I have been here in the past week and a half. I have to go back to reality. Lumps don't mail well. No, but, here, just a second, I'll show you my trick, Laura. Turn that card inside out. Yes, before you mail. I know it's super weird when your mom opens it and she's reading what you wrote to her, but when she opens it versus reading the outside of the card first, but it definitely mails better when you put your lumps inward. Tuck those lumps in. Okay, look at that. I used a whole sheet of dimensionals. That was very satisfying. Now, we're gonna come in here. We're going to throw these all over. Am I on spring break? I still am. Yes, Natalie. I go back. Well, I have to go back we go home on Sunday. I've got my team meeting Sunday afternoon, so I've got to go home Sunday morning, and then we've got our team meeting Sunday afternoon, and then back to school on Monday. But then it freaks me out because we're only 13 weeks until I'm on summer holidays. So I got a lot to get through still when I get back. I'm excited, though. I miss my class. By the end of about day 4 off, I'm kind of in withdrawal. Love, 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 love. So cute, so bright. Hello, Albridge. How are you? Okay, so you ready? Now we're going to jump in. Whoa, I just shot one somewhere. Where'd it go? Did you hear that? Oh, I shot it. See, look at that. I missed the good craft scissors. Those things were awesome. I shouldn't be doing this with my paper snips because I might just slice my finger open. That would have been entertaining on TV. Hey, everyone, watch while Ange gushes blood everywhere. So I don't know if you noticed this, but our glitter enamel dots that are in our annual catalog match this DSP, woo, 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 perfectly. Oh, good. Thanks, honey. So this one, you've got these gorgeous glitter enamel dots, and they match. We've got Melon Mambo, we've got Granny Apple Green, Gorgeous Scrape, and then Coastal Cabana. So these are a ton of fun. This would be the one that, well, he's decided he's going to be on the card no matter what we do. So he's like, you know what? You can do what I tell you to, lady. Now I got to figure out placement because we're going to have to fit 3. So, oh, I could put you in the center of that flower. I don't really like it there. Okay, so where are you going? I guess it could go on to, okay, someone used their brain for me. Let's do, nope. Oh, we could dot the I with it. That's cute. Okay, we'll just sit in there. So you sit there. We can lift them up again if we don't like them. No blood fountains are bad and would ruin the card. Shouldn't you stay home from school so you're 100% sweetie, no, that's not how well, there's not a hope in you-know-where that I could stay home until you're 100% better. Not when you teach elementary school. You're always fighting something. And the kids are always fighting something too. Okay, I don't want the same size. We're going different size. Okay, so we could do like you-ish over here. And then we're going to go big. Go big. Go big or go home. Throw a purple maybe up there. Okay, they're all on very lightly to see how I feel about placement. Don't love it. Okay, just a sec. Pull you off. So this is what you do. I just kind of laid them on top so that I could. Up near the top. Just a sec. Oh no. Sorry, someone said me too, Becky. I missed it. Oh no, there's a whole bunch of comments that I missed. Oh no. Okay, if it's too much work to call in sick when you're a teacher. It absolutely is. Oh my gosh. Natalie, you're our teacher, aren't you? It's more work to prep for a substitute teacher than it is just to go yourself and suffer through the day totally sick. Okay. There. Go with that. Can we dot the I? I like that. I could put a small one in the center of the flower. I absolutely could. Okay, so this is the part I was talking about before, that I really want to add one more little thing down here to balance out this card. Okay, so we're grabbing You Are Amazing. Well, because you are. And we're going to grab a block that fits it. And we're going to decide what color paper should we stamp it on. Should we do, we could do Gorgeous Scrape. We could do, I mean, the Gorgeous Scrape would work. We've got a lot of purple going on. I feel like Granny Apple Green's the wrong color. I'm going to go Gorgeous Scrape. Are you okay with that? I'm a paraprofessional, but I know it's a lot of work for teachers. It is, but it's an awesome job. Okay, just a second. I'm trying to find Gorgeous Scrape. We're checking my scrap bags. Oh, I got some. Okay, we got this. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to take this. You are amazing. Or as my children say, amazeballs. Okay, you ready? I'm going. Oh, I didn't do what I said I was going to do before. Okay, I'm going to show you this trick. Hang on. Where's the stamp? Do you like how I ask you where things are? Where's my scrap? It's right here. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this off. Amen to that. I teach preschool and pre-K. Oh my gosh, Jennifer. Ah! Okay, that's terrifying. Preschool and pre-K. You guys, those are 3- and 4-year-olds she's teaching. Mind you, I have to tell you, you know what I heard? I heard that grade 7s and kindergartens, I've heard are very similar. I heard the only real difference is the hormones. The behavior tends to be the same. My grade 7s are hysterical though. I love them. Okay, so I moved the stamp way up on the block. Can you see that? Now I don't get the weird kind of, you know how the edge of the stamp is beveled and it doesn't distort my vision? Just a sec. You have 33. Please tell me there's more than one of you, Jennifer. Not more than one of you yourself, because I know there's not more than one of you, but more than one teacher in the room. I've got 29 7s, but I'm on my own, and my kids can go to the bathroom. Just a sec. Okay, hang on, coming back. Yes, my kids can take themselves to the washroom, so we're all good. But when you've got 29 little ones, now, mine don't always do what they're supposed to do when they go to the bathroom. They tend to, like, you know, wander hallways and go into other people's backpacks, get into a little trouble, but it wouldn't be grade 7 if they weren't doing it. You have an 8 in each class. Okay, but still, 2 of you for 33 little people? Jeez Louise, girl. There. You are amazing. I'm going to cut that. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to snip it. Just a sec. I'm feeling this. What do you do when they do something wrong? They don't. Ha, Becky, there you go. My kids don't. They know better. I am, hang on, coming back. I had to snip something. And my kids don't do anything wrong. They're amazing. And when they do, I listen to them and we talk and then we come up with a solution. and I stay calm and I tell them, you have to be honest with me and I will help you. Snip the tip. We totally snip the tip. Do you like that? One class has 20 and one class has 13. Okay, good. I thought you meant you had 33 altogether. How come they didn't balance that better, Jennifer? Okay, I love. We're going to have to get some more dimensionals though, because one can never have enough popping up. There we go. Da, da, da. Almost done. I am so happy to have you in my life. Why? Because you are amazing. You're digging. I know, Cor. I had texted Corey before we started going, oh, this one could go a little sideways. Don't actually have a card designed. Have a plan, but we'll see what happens. And it totally turned out cute. No, I don't want to show the edge of that. I want to take it right down to there. Woo, woo. Check it out. Have you ever stamped with kids? Yes, we stamp all the time. They make their own Mother's Day card sets. And not just the card for their mother, but they might make their mother a stationery set. And actually, there's one of the moms on here. She's had one of those before. Okay, so there you go, my dears. This is that Amazing Life stamp set. So cute and so perfect for coloring in with your blends. I love how it turned out. It's so cheery and so happy. So let's go in because we need something. Because I didn't come on yesterday and I was hoping to, but there was just no steam in the tanks. So we're going to jump in here. I want to see what you're going to get. Woo, woo. Where are my rectangle stitch thinlits? Come on, somebody help me. Someone's got to know before I get there. There we go. Ha ha. Now, just a second. Somebody asked me a question about do you have a composite class? Oh, she's asking Jennifer. Okay, good. This card is gorgeous. Going to copy away, girl. Okay, so we have got the Amazing Life bundle. Here it is, you guys. So it's that super cute stamp set we just used with the rectangle stitch dies. It's $67.50, but that means for $67.50, you're going to get your celebration item. Woo, woo, even better. Okay, and then once you've got that, you're going to go, and so sweet, because it's almost the end of celebration. And I am going to give you, I think I'm going to give you a choice. Should I give you a choice? I'm going to give you a choice. Here's your choice. You can choose the glitter enamel dots. Okay, that's the ones that I used at the end to finish it up. Or you can choose a roll of the mini striped ribbon. Ha 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 ha, check it out. So that is your option. Listen, that's option number 1. So that is if you are doing the Amazing Life stamp set with the rectangle framelits, you can choose to either get the glitter enamel dots, which are these guys, or you can get a roll of one of those stitch ribbons, and they've got 3 different colors. Now, the second one I'm going to show you, is it in the catalog? Is the Stamparatus in the catalog? I can't remember. It came out after, didn't it? When did we get our Stamparatus? Somebody tell me. Which catalog is it in? Regardless, the Stamparatus, it's $67, okay, or $67.50. If you get your Stamparatus, again, you've earned yourself a celebration item, but the one thing I do want to throw in for you if you get your Stamparatus is I'm going to throw in this guy right here. So you're going to get a free package of the grid paper that goes with your Stamparatus. So now, guys, you can make this, I don't know, but if you put it all together, if you get the Stamparatus and you get that set, then you're going to get 2 celebration items. You're going to get whoosh, this thing free. You're going to get a roll of the ribbon free, and you're going to get this free. No, I don't think it's in it either, Cor. I think it is. Teresa says yes. I don't know. Somebody tell me. I can't even remember. I know I got my Stamparatus, but I can't remember when I've lost my mind. So regardless, you are all set. Do you have to have grid paper for the Stamparatus? No, you absolutely do not have to have Stamparatus grid paper. Do I love it? Yes, I absolutely do. Thank you. Stamparatus and Accessories 207. There we go, my dears. It was the last catalog, okay? Please tell Stampin' Up! That you'll be able to make international orders. You're awesome. Thank you, Joseph. So, there's your Stamparatus, guys, and like I said, the grid paper is not in here for it. It was added later, but this is $8, and so I will give you a free package of the grid paper with your Stamparatus, okay, if that's something that you are looking for right now. And then remember, you can get your other bundle and get either the glitter enamel dots or the ribbon, yes? I hope you guys have an awesome afternoon, and I'll see you again this week. Bye.